The Revolt takes on the Pillars for the second time, and the last time we were in the ring with any of the Pillars, it was Tarek and Dukes. And they couldn't pin us.
Nope.
They couldn't submit us.
Nope.
They had to damn near kill us. They had to knock me out to the point where I couldn't intelligently defend myself anymore. And you know what? I'll admit, we might have come in a little overzealous, didn't really do our homework as well as we could have. But tonight, we've scouted Suave and we've scouted Banks, and there's no way in hell that they leave us lying flat on our backs tonight. No way.
Yes, and little do they know that I have never once died in my entire life.
Not once.
And it's not starting tonight. Let's get this! Let's go! Woo!
Oh my God! Through the table!
Now how are we going to play beer pong now after the show?
Everyone's a fighter, what's in the box? Oh! They lose! But be assured, it doesn't matter who you put me in the ring with. After the events that took place last week, Tarek is not medically cleared to compete for the Smash Wrestling Championship here tonight. However, Bennett will still defend that title, Brad.
Against the Red Death, Daniel Garcia. If I were Kevin Bennett, I wouldn't think it, I wouldn't say it. The Red Death is in the building.
We have a jam-packed episode coming to you now from the London Music Hall. The Revolt set to go for tag action here tonight against the Pillars, Brad. Last time these two competed against the Pillars, it was the team of Dukes and Banks. Tonight, they take on the other two Pillars.
You're right about that. The last time these two teams crossed paths was an absolute war that ended with Alec Realm almost having to be decapitated for the match to end.
And I did say they take on the other two members. Of course, they don't. They take on the tandem of Banks and Suave here tonight.
Sebastian Suave, Brent Banks representing the Pillars in this contest. Two men that have traveled together, two men that have fought each other, two men that have teamed together before will do so once again, so the Revolt definitely have their hands full tonight.
Well, the Revolt trying to make a name for themselves here in Smash Wrestling, but trying to do so against the likes of the Pillars, the originals here in Smash Wrestling. This one's gonna be good. There's the bell. This one officially underway. It is Alec Realm kicking things off for the Revolt. Brent Banks for the Pillars.
Alec Realm, the aggressor here.
I know that the Revolt was talking about how the Pillars had to go to the extremes of knocking out Alec Realm to win that match, but the Pillars, Brad, showing that they're willing to go to those extremes. I mean, it's dangerous opponents to be in the ring against.
Well, they have to be willing to go to that extreme, because if they can't, then they're not going to win the match.
Multiple titles around the waist of all the Pillars throughout their careers here in Smash Wrestling. And I mean, Brad, when you want to talk about homegrown talent here in Smash Wrestling, there was once a time when all the Pillars were in the shoes of the Revolt. They get it. They've been there before. Now they are here at the top of the mountain, and there's these young lions looking for their spot.
Well, you're absolutely right, Scott. The Pillars started with Smash Wrestling in its infancy and have seemingly grown with the company into the superstars that they are now. And, you know, if I'm the Revolt, I might think, you know, the Pillars are people to look up to. They're definitely role models of how to succeed in this industry. But right now it looks like Brent Banks is making light work of Alec Rome.
Alec Rome still showing some fight. As the pace picks up, back and forth these two go.
And Alec Rome saying, I can hang with you, Brent Banks.
And Brent Banks looks like he's been caught off guard there a little bit.
Well, you got to wonder if the Pillars underestimating the Revolt here.
You know, that is the brash attitude of the Revolt there on display there from Rome, mocking Brent Banks. Suave just shoving Rome into his corner, and Jordan James tags himself in.
Jordan James shoving Suave. Oh, come on.
Slap right to the face. And Brad, I know this match means a lot to Jordan James. There was once a time here when Jordan James was first breaking into this company where Sebastian Suave didn't even know who he was. Jordan James trying to make sure Sebastian Suave remembers his name here tonight. Big right hand, down goes Suave, just dropped him.
Suave looking for a clothesline, nobody home.
Forearm shots now from Jordan James. Irish whip reverse there. Hurricane out of there! Launching Suave, big drop kick there.
And Jordan James firing up. Uh-oh. Monkey flip.
Monkey flip just launching Suave across the ring. As he drags Suave into his quarter front face lock, Alec Rome tags himself in. And Brad, as much as the experience advantage goes to the Pillars, obviously that Jordan James and Alec Rome have been teaming together for quite some time now here in Smash Wrestling, whereas Suave and Banks have been competing primarily in singles action as of late. So perhaps a little bit of advantage there in the tag team department of the Revolt. Double blockbuster there.
See, Jordan James, he's all sorts of fired up.
And here comes Alec Rome.
Oh,
Punt kick right there to the chest of Banks. And Jordan James gonna launch himself, throwing caution to the wind.
a great plancha by
Here
Jordan
comes
James.
Suave looking for the lariat, nobody home. Here comes
Whoa!
Alec Rome with the cannonball. And these guys, Brad, the Revolt, with a shot of energy into themselves here in this matchup.
Exploder
into their tag team
suplex.
division.
Into the cover, this could do it.
Banks able to kick out. And Brad, a lot of ways the Revolt, these guys are what the tag team division was missing here in Smash Wrestling.
I'd agree with that statement. Lots of youth up-and-comers coming through Smash. It's about time that there's a tag team. And they have been making all sorts of waves.
Well, they've got the skill, they've got the fire, they've definitely got the desire.
Brent Banks, Alabama slam!
And that just dropped Rome in a heap.
Yeah, Jordan James being used as a weapon on his own partner.
And he's hurt. And Brent Banks, and that's, as we talked about earlier in this match, Brad, the lengths that the Pillars are willing to go to.
Well, the Pillars are definitely the more experienced tag team here, and they've been doing it for a long time, Scott. Both members of this team training together, so they've known each other for quite some time. And right now, the cohesiveness of Banks and Suave on display.
Well, it has taken both of these men, both the Pillars, 7 years, Brad, through Smash Wrestling to get to where they are. They are not about to give those spots up lightly. The Revolt is going to have to pry it from their fingertips. The Revolt, Brad, they think they're ready tonight. Pillars trying to show them otherwise. Knee to the midsection there from Suave, and again.
This is the tag team prowess of the Pillars, keeping the ring cut in half.
Suplex there, Banks and recover. 2, kick out there from James. Jordan James needs to find a way to tag in Alec Rome here. Banks. There's a more vicious side of Banks we're seeing here, Brett.
You're absolutely right. Brent Banks seems to have got a pep talk from Sebastian Suave. As we know, Suave not one to play by the rules all the time, because this is a definite mean streak side of Brent Banks tonight.
Yeah, well, we've seen a more vicious side of all the Pillars as of late. More aggressive side.
Of course, Tyson Dukes, the despicable actions he did a few weeks ago, he'll be in action tonight.
I don't even know what you can call what he's going to be in later on tonight, Brad, action, as he's set to go one-on-one with Carter Mason.
Well,
but once you put your hands on a man's mother, ain't going to be no wrestling match, Brad.
Hang on a sec.
Cover, two, kick out.
But let me tell you something. I didn't say wrestling match, Scott. I said action. There's going to be a lot of action in that.
That is just going to be a straight-up fight. Banks still trying to wear down Jordan James here. And not only that, Brad, we also have the Smash Wrestling Championship on the line later on tonight.
It's a jam-packed episode.
We have a Super Showdown rematch between Kevin Bennett and Daniel Garcia. Chop there from Suave right to the chest of Jordan James, just crumples him in the corner.
And Suave now just bullying Jordan James. Overhand clubs to the back.
Suave now with an Irish whip, sending James in the opposite corner. James gets the foot up, and Suave caught it. Double chop there. But Jordan James still fighting back.
Yeah, he's fighting back with everything he's got. 2 elbows, now up to the second rope.
Looking for that blockbuster.
Suplex! Tornado suplex out of the corner. Can Jordan James make the tag?
Alec Realm is fresh, and he is ready to go here, Brad. He's all fired up. Can Jordan James make that tag?
Reaching, he's fingertips away. Tag made to Banks.
And there's a tag made to
Realm.
Realm. Ducks the clothesline there. Realm with a drop kick to Suave. And Banks. Nobody home there as Realm lands on his feet.
Those lightning-like kicks.
What's the modified Pele kick there? Suave missing with a pump kick. Eats a shot to the midsection there. This is all Alec Realm here, Brad. All fired up here. Beautiful Northern Light suplex cover. Kick out there from Banks. That was almost it.
Yeah, that was about as close as you get. Only 2, and Alec Realm can't believe that was only 2.
Banks.
Realm's got to stay on Banks here, Scott.
Banks been overwhelmed here. They will fight back. Yeah, Brent Banks is not a guy you want to give an inch to.
You give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
He will make you pay. That's absolutely right.
Trading strikes with Alec Realm, though, not something you want to do.
Ducks that kick. A high knee there from Banks. That just dropped Realm. Here comes Jordan James. Now things starting to break down here.
Head kick by Suave.
Shot right to the face there. Irish whip from Suave. Realm ducks the clothesline there. Realm with a high knee, dropping Suave. Revolt. Starting to get some momentum here.
Kicks Banks down. What a Superman forearm. And the Revolt for that combination blockbuster, spine buster.
And they connect.
Jackknife cover, the Revolt's gonna do it.
2, kick out from Banks.
Only 2, and both members of the Revolt look like they cannot believe it.
As Sebastian Suave now fighting his way back into this thing. Arm triangle on the ropes.
Cutting off the flow of circulation to the head.
Trying to rip that arm in a socket at the same time.
Suave going to the top rope. You don't see this too often.
Oh, and Jordan James gonna meet him up there. Suave able to shrug him off there. Here comes
Alec
Alec Realm now. And there comes both members of the Revolt.
This is dangerous. Suave fighting them both off.
Trying to anyway. Down goes Jordan James as Alec Rome now just swinging like a madman.
He's doing everything he can to keep himself in this. Keep your eye on Brent Banks.
Just ran right into a kick there.
Forearm to Suave. Forearm to Banks, knocks him down.
Alec Rome gonna meet Sebastian Suave up top.
What's he thinking here? We're looking for an avalanche Rana.
Uh-oh! He got caught by Suave.
Oh my God! Finley roll, big splash. The Pillars are gonna win this. Jordan James!
Jordan James able to break it up.
Where the hell did he come from?
That is what the Revolt is all about, fighting back against the status quo that are the Pillars here in Smash. Tag made.
Sebastian Suave now legal. They're looking for that power bomb.
Wait a minute, what is
Slice
this?
bread combination.
Jordan James shrugging Banks off. Brown with a Hurricane Rana. Cover here.
Shoulders up.
though. 2. Kick out there from Suave.
Ducks the clothesline, kick to the head.
Jordan James, reverse waist lock here.
Flying knee, German suplex.
Just dumping Suave on his head, but his Romelet's an illegal man here.
Alec Rome with a head kick.
He's got to roll Suave onto his back, and he does.
Both men into the cover.
2.
Banks
and
breaks it up.
Keeping the match alive for the Pillars. What a tag match this is.
This thing is boiling over. The Revolt, what a victory it would be for them if they're able to knock off the Pillars. And right now, they might be seconds away from doing it, Scott.
These are the kind of matches, Brad, where boys become men. Jordan James ascending the turnbuckles. Massive cutter from Banks.
They went for a doomsday blockbuster. Nobody home. Blue Thunder bomb by Banks. Oh my God, with authority.
Well, Banks, though, not the legal man.
Stands him up. Oh!
That's it.
3 knees
Cover.
into a
2,
3 count.
3. The Revolt learning a lesson in tag team wrestling here tonight. The Pillars aren't ready to give up the throne just yet.
The Pillars with an unbelievable showing here tonight, but you have to give credit to the Revolt because I think that they did more than anyone expected them to in this match.
The Revolt giving the Pillars all they could handle here tonight. But in the end, it was the experience of Sebastian Suave and Brent Banks reigning supreme.
How close were the Revolt on multiple occasions to winning that match?
See a sign of respect here for Brent Banks to both men, both members of the Revolt. And Banks is telling Jordan James, when your partner wakes up, tell him I said good job.
What? How the hell does that make any sense? Oh, hang on, there's Kevin Bennett. What the hell's going on?
Psycho Mike just wished for the decision to get reversed, and now here comes the Smash Wrestling champion, Kevin Bennett. Brad, I don't know why, I just felt compelled to interview Mike there, get his thoughts, but...
Oh, hang on! Here comes the equalizer!
The former champion, Tarek, who's scheduled to take on Bennett next week for the title. What a chop!
Psycho Mike getting involved here too.
And Bennett
Bennett's
is getting the hell
hightailing
out of
it.
here.
Oh, Bennett's
wait
got a
minute.
chair. Hang on a sec.
And that is not a folding chair. That is a...
That's a broken chair now.
Oh, is he? Oh! Right to the knee of Tarek!
Oh, come on.
Bennett driving the chair into the knee of Tarek. Oh, come on now.
And Mike's getting beat down with a pad from the other chair. Oh my God!
Garcia is here!
The Red Death, Daniel Garcia!
And he's coming for a piece of that ass! Launching Bennett out of the ring! Coming to the aid of Tarek! Garcia was in the main event of Super Showdown, and he got screwed out of a title shot.
All hell's just broken loose here. As the best rapper in the world and his cronies.
Wait, what did he just say?
Sounded like he said Bennett's new problem is the Red Death.
Well, Bennett sure isn't making any friends here. It's lonely at the top when you're the champion. Everyone wants a piece of that title. And Tarek can't even walk. And if Tarek can't go next week, Brad, it sounds like Garcia is going to take his place.
We need to get some medical attention for Terry.
Tyson Dukes, the cyborg, a professional wrestling half man, half machine. But tonight he is not here to compete in a wrestling match. He is here to fight.
Listen, Scott, half man, half machine. Full piece of garbage, in my opinion, after what he's done recently.
Well, don't say that too loud, Brad. He might hear you.
The man put his hands on another man's mother. That's despicable.
I'm not condoning his actions by any
It
means.
certainly sounds like you are.
What you have done to professional wrestling is I have told Toronto already. Psycho would let you out. As you've made a mockery of the sport that I enjoy the most in life. You sit here and cheer guys with magic lamps, making wishes, CPR. Carter Mason and the rest of his people.
Not again.
You've been pestering me. You've been under my skin. You stepped up. You did what you said you were going to do. You just wanted a chance to prove yourself. Well done, sir. Take the hand.
What a moment this is at Super Showdown. Carter Mason celebrating with his mother. Wait a minute. Tyson with a chair to the back. Why? Well, I mean, I know why.
Tyson Dukes, what are you doing, man?
This man assaulted his family, Brad. And, oh, wait. Another shot with his mother begging him to stop.
On second thought, maybe you aren't the king of the north. You whiny little brat. You do not belong in my ring. What's that, mama? He's more of a man than I am. Well, how about I grab you by the throat and choke the life out of you, maybe knock you down, and see as I crush your darling baby boy.
Let's get some damn help out there.
Yeah, this is going too far.
Garbage.
What has to be going through the mind of Carter Mason here tonight?
Revenge. And here we go.
Yeah. The good luck to the official here. There's the balancing's officially underway, and Carter Mason with a headbutt to start things off. I don't blame him.
And Mason and Dukes, this thing is going to get ugly real quick.
And Brad, we talk about Tyson Dukes putting his hands on Carter Mason's mother, but let's not lose sight of the fact that it's Carter Mason that started this war, attacking Tyson Dukes' his own son with a chair.
You're absolutely right about that. But it doesn't excuse what Tyson Dukes did.
No, it doesn't excuse what he did, Brad, but at the same time, it is Carter Mason that introduced the family into this thing. As back and forth these two go. Both these men. And this thing, Brad, this all started out of Carter Mason trying to get Tyson Dukes' attention, trying to get Tyson Dukes to notice him. And it has evolved into, or devolved, should I say, into this. It's gone too far.
It certainly has. And hopefully tonight is the end of it. But I have a strange feeling it's not.
It's Carter Mason just driving those feet into the chest of Tyson Dukes, trying to choke the life out of him here. And Carter Mason's got to be careful not to get overzealous here. If he gets disqualified, that takes away his opportunity to get his hands on Tyson Dukes. Dukes with a rake of the eyes there. And Tyson Dukes, he's going to come out here and say all he's going to do from now on is professional wrestling. That's all his focus is. And then he goes and rakes a man in the eyes. It's not professional wrestling.
It is professional wrestling. How many other sports do you see where people rake each other in the eyes, Scott?
Chop to the chest there from Tyson Dukes. You know what I mean, Brad? Headbutt there, the side of the head. It's Tyson Dukes now just wearing down Carter Mason. He weathered the early onslaught from the King of the North.
Oh!
And this is what Carter Mason wanted. Sometimes in life, Brad, you got to be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, no kidding. And right now, Carter Mason might be regretting demanding his hands on Tyson Dukes.
Well, these men have both awoken something within each other, bringing out the best in each other, looking for the lariat, but Carter Mason, double A takedown. Now looking at ground and pound Tyson Dukes.
Just raining down right hands onto the face of Tyson.
And this is just frustration oozing out of the body of the King of the North. Repeated strikes here from Mason now. Back elbow from Dukes right to the jaw. Dukes stacking up Carter Mason, and Mason fighting his way out of it. Just repeated strikes, just drops Dukes down to a knee.
Yeah, those elbows catching Tyson right under the jaw. You can see him clenching down with his teeth to make sure he doesn't get knocked out. Oh!
Rainmaker knee right to the jaw there. Big DDT there into a guillotine now, and that is in deep. He's got the legs grapevine
Center
around
of the ring.
waist.
If you want to prove that you can wrestle and you can make Tyson Dukes tap out, that's a damn good way to prove it.
I don't think he's trying to make him tap out. He's trying to make him pass out, Brett.
Well, that's a very good strategy, too.
He's trying to choke the life out of Tyson Dukes right now.
If Tyson Dukes were to tap out now, I'm not sure Carter Mason would release the hold ever.
Not a chance. As Dukes hoists him up, just drives him into the turnbuckle there. That's one way to get your way out of a guillotine. Forearm shot there. Big right hand from Dukes. Another one now. As pace once again started to pick up here. Big uppercut there from Carter Mason. Trying to trap the arm of Dukes in the top rope.
Yeah, he's got a double wrist lock using the ropes. So he's trying to pop the wrist out as well as the elbow. If you do that, it's going to make grabbing a headlock real damn impossible.
Well, and the
for Tyson
official
Dukes.
having to manhandle Carter Mason off of Tyson Dukes.
The official doesn't want to throw this thing out, that's why.
Kick right to the knee, right to the patella of Dukes. We're gonna knight Tyson Dukes here. Dukes had it scattered though, caught the foot.
Northern
Shot
lariat.
right to the back of the head and takes out the arm of Carter Mason. Brad, this is what I mean, that Carter Mason has to be careful not to get overzealous in this matchup. I don't think he necessarily cares if he gets disqualified, but as I said before, if he does, then it's over. His opportunity to get his hands on Dukes in a legal way is over.
See Tyson Dukes trying to snap the arm of Carter Mason. Trying to dislocate the elbow.
But I mean, this is how Tyson Dukes should have gone about it to begin with. If you have a problem with a man, you settle it in the ring. You don't put your hands on his mother. You don't take a steel chair to his back.
It's a forearm club to the chest. But you're right. Tyson Dukes crossed the line, and there's no going back from it.
Takes the arm off the apron. That's it, Brad. There are some bells that you cannot unring. Tyson Dukes forever changed by his actions. North-south elbow right at the top of Carter Mason's head. And Brad, I don't think Tyson Dukes cares.
Tyson Dukes will take a disqualification. He'll take a count out. He doesn't care about wins and losses in a match like this. Trying to pop the shoulder now. Tyson Dukes systematically picking apart Carter Mason and his entire left arm.
And I called Carter Mason a mockery to pro wrestling. He's called Smash Wrestling in general a mockery of pro wrestling. But he called Carter Mason nothing but a mama's boy. It's time he taught him a lesson. Just looking to teach him that lesson right here tonight. But Brad, what that lesson is, only Tyson Dukes knows.
Stepping on the wrist. Oh!
Just trying to crush the hand of Carter Mason now. Trying to dissect the body, dissect the anatomy of the King of the North.
Tyson Dukes said he doesn't think Carter Mason is the King of the North, Scott.
He doesn't think anything of Carter Mason at all. Shot to the chest there. Thinks Carter Mason's nothing but a whiner, nothing but a complainer. But Brad, rest assured, Carter Mason is a fighter.
Of course, he came back from that near career-ending injury.
He has gotten up from things that would keep most men down. And now fighting out tonight, that there is no way around the cyborg Tyson Dukes. The only way around a man like Tyson Dukes is to go right through him. And Carter Mason is hoping to do that right here tonight. But he has to fight through the pain. He has to numb that out.
He's got to do that at all costs.
He has to remember why he's here.
Stomp right to the chest.
Carter Mason, Brad, is a man who forced the decision of the officials here in Smash Wrestling to get him on the card. Then when he got his chances here in Smash Wrestling, he forced the decision to make him a full-time roster member, and now he's looking to force the decision of Tyson Dukes to notice him, to matter.
I think Tyson Dukes has noticed him. He's got him in a double wrist lock here. Mason's got to be careful with his shoulders. He gets the fish hook. Mason now getting desperate.
Hung up on the top rope there is Mason.
And again, Tyson Dukes going right back to work on that arm.
He is trying to rip that arm out of its socket. But Brad, Carter Mason is a man who has put Smash Wrestling on his back ever since Smash Wrestling put their trust, put their faith in him. And he has paid it back in spades. And that is a position that Tyson Dukes once held in this company.
You're right. Tyson Dukes was a company man for a long time, but it looks like those days are gone. Tyson Dukes is a man who's looking after Tyson Dukes right now.
He's looking to put Carter Mason away, perhaps for good.
Trying to snap the wrist of Tyson Dukes, or Carter Mason, sorry. Another double wrist lock.
Well, and this is some unique offense here from Tyson Dukes, and this is what he was preaching before the match started. He will put people in holes that they can't get up from. He will do things that aren't flashy, that aren't necessarily exciting, but he will dissect a human being and put them in holes they cannot escape from.
Right now, Carter Mason is feeling the full effect of that.
And now that armbar applied.
Mason fighting it with everything he's got.
He's got the shoulders down. He's trying to fight his way out of this armbar. Just raking his boot across the face of Dukes.
Carter Mason, you see the design on the bottom of his shoe, the rivets digging right into the face of Tyson Dukes.
Well, and if you caught it in the promo that Tyson Dukes was cutting earlier before this match, Brad, that he's got like a mouse under that eye from his last meeting with Carter Mason. Right hand there from Mason. Tyson returns the favor.
Now these two men just slugging it out in the center of the ring.
Well, and this is just, like I said, weeks and weeks boiling up to this point. And they're putting everything they have behind those shots, but now shoulder first, and the top turnbuckle goes Mason. Again, Tyson Dukes working on that shoulder.
Going for the short arm clothesline. And now Carter Mason kicking the chest in of Tyson Dukes.
Repeated strikes. Trying to shake some feeling back into that hand. Gonna wake it up. Big kick there that just drops Tyson to a knee. Went for that finishing shot there, but Duke's able to avoid it. Now just repeated elbow strikes here. Carter Mason is not defending himself at all, Brad.
The Sekimoto-esque elbow strikes. Oh, but he runs right into a knee. Oh, back fist.
Super kick. Both men still on their feet.
Snap German suplex by Tyson.
A running knee. Both men have been laid out. Both men leaving it all on the line. Both men leaving a piece of themselves behind after this match, no doubt. These are the kind of matches that you don't leave the same as you entered.
I don't think either one of these men are going to leave the same. Mason up to his feet first, shockingly, as he has taken so much punishment from Tyson Dukes.
Runs right into a chop there. Dukes now with a head of steam, runs right into a kick there, a head kick from Carter Mason. Carter Mason now. Over a German suplex on Tyson Dukes, who's fighting out of it. Again attacking the arm.
You're right. Tyson Dukes like a shark who smells blood.
Hammerlock DDT.
The impact from that driving the shoulder even further.
Leg hook, cover. Kick out from Mason.
And again, transitioning right back to that double wrist lock.
And the damage certainly done to the arm of Carter Mason. Carter Mason trying to make his way to a bottom rope, but he is locked in a right in the dead center of the ring there. As Tyson's been wearing down that shoulder all match, and look at this,
floats right back over.
And that thing is in. That is in deep. That armbar.
Yeah, the incredible grip strength of Tyson Dukes.
On display here tonight.
Mason trying with everything he's got to break the hold. Now wisely reaching for the ropes.
And he gets there.
Because that forces a break.
Tyson not letting go though. Get him off, ref. Tyson Dukes almost daring the official to disqualify him. And the official, give him credit. He's letting these two go. He knows what this match means. He knows the ramifications.
Tyson Dukes.
Perhaps the official even, dare I say, afraid to call for disqualification. Fearful of the repercussions of either man if he disqualifies.
Well, here's the thing in a match like this where it's basically a blood feud at this point.
Basically.
Family members have been involved when they weren't supposed to be. You can't end this thing at a disqualification. It doesn't solve anything. And this match is made to solve the issues between these two men.
Official now at a count of 6.
So the referee being lenient, understandably so.
But he still at the same time, though, Brad, has to try to have some semblance of control in this matchup. He's tiptoeing that line very well. I don't envy his position. And Carter Mason delivering vicious kicks to the sternum of Dukes. Oh! Unprotected kick to the side of the head. That might have knocked Dukes out.
Referee beginning his 10 count.
Dukes landing on the outside. And Carter Mason will not be satisfied with a count-out victory here tonight. He wants blood as he rolls Dukes into the ring.
Yeah, sending Tyson back into the ring. You see Mason favoring that left arm. It might be damaged, it might be torn, it might be broken.
Knee strikes to the face there. Super kick right to the thigh, taking out the leg, trying to knot up that thigh. Looking for the night in, and Dukes pulls the official in front of him. Are you kidding me? And Mason shrugs the official out of the way, and now these two are gonna slug it out. And the official is trying to let them go, and again they just shrug the official out of the way. The official calls for the bell. The official lost control of the matchup, but this doesn't solve anything.
There's another official here, and they're going to try and pull these guys apart.
Well, nobody wins with this. Just let them go.
Here comes security.
Let them get it out of their system. Security now loading the ring, trying to separate these two. Trying to hold both these men back. I'd say let them go, Brad.
You're damn right, let him go. Here comes Carter Mason.
Carter Mason breaks through.
And Tyson Dukes.
Oh, and Mason just launched one of the security guards out of the ring. Now, wait a minute. Look
Mason!
out!
Taking out everybody!
He doesn't care.
Except Tyson Dukes.
He took out everybody but the one man he was aiming for. And no doubt, Brad, that's going to cost Carter Mason some money.
No kidding, he just attacked 7, 8, 10 crew members.
As again, these men trying to break things up and security trying to get back to their feet.
Oh, and he spits all in the face of Carter Mason.
Oh my God!
My God! Gorilla press.
Mason just went face first into a steel ring post. And this is, enough's enough.
Let's get some order out here, for the love
There's
of
no
God.
one left to get order, Brad. Every official, every security guard's been taken out. Look at this! A Boston Crab with Mason tied up in the ropes. You're gonna end his career, Tyson! Stop this!
And now security finally,
Just trying to pry Tyson Dukes off of Carter Mason.
and Mason is left in a heap.
And for what? And Tyson Dukes is celebrating. And security still trying to hold Tyson Dukes back here. And they're a little too close for comfort now. Tyson Dukes taking out everybody.
Tyson Dukes is... What is going on with Tyson Dukes?
Both of these guys are gonna lose a lot of money tonight. I mean, something's gotta be done here in Smash Wrestling. You can't have professional wrestlers attacking officials, attacking security. I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand the feud between Carter Mason and Tyson Dukes, but nobody's safe. And it's out of put Garcia away. What?
One!
Not to be denied!
Look at the look in the eyes of Kevin Bennett!
Hello, Beefcake being dragged to the back. Bennett's gonna have to do it by himself. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex into the turnbuckles.
Listen to this crowd!
This is unbelievable. This crowd is electric. Garcia on one leg, ascending the buckles, making his way to the top. All the way up. Looking for a moonsault. Wait a minute.
What's happening?
Someone's music just hit. Oh! Hung up on the top rope there. Oh, wait. Who the hell?
Oh my
Who the hell is this?
God. Oh! Reverse suplex.
And Bennett stacks up Garcia.
Remix.
Remix again.
Out of the cradle.
Cover 2. And Bennett retains the title here. Off the distraction.
Winner of this contest,
But who is this?
and still Smash Wrestling Champion, Kevin Bennett.
I've got way more questions than answers right now.
All right. Whoever he is, just assisted Bennett in the biggest match of his career on a night where it seemed like Daniel Garcia, Brad, he seemed like he was unstoppable. And oh, wait a minute. What the hell is this? Garcia fighting back. But it's having no
It's
effect
just-
on this behemoth.
Just oh no.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Just ragdolling Garcia.
Oh my God.
Sit out. Power bomb. comes the trio with all of the gold here in Smash Wrestling. Kevin Bennett with Halal Beefcake, set to defend the Smash Wrestling Championship, but Brad, is tonight the last time we see that title over the shoulder of the Remix?
It might be, but I certainly hope not, because the greatest rapper in the world is here, Scott. He's gracing us with his presence again.
I am so tired of arguing you on this, Brad.
Then just finally stop arguing, admit you were wrong, and tell me that he is the greatest rapper to ever grace the planet Earth.
Yeah, but he's not.
But he is.
He's not. The man sold a grand total of 0 albums.
I'll tell you, I bought at least 4 of them.
You bought all 4 of them then. But tonight is not about his rap career, Brad. Tonight is about that championship he holds in his hand tonight. It's about the Smash Wrestling Championship.
And that championship says that he's what, Scott?
Says he's the man here in Smash
He's
Wrestling
the
is what it
greatest
means.
professional wrestler alive. That's what it means.
Well, here comes a man, Brad, who begs to differ. Red Death, Daniel Garcia, getting another shot here tonight. A Super Showdown rematch.
It was in this very building that many people say sparked the career of the Red Death, Daniel Garcia, when he took on one half of the Dark Order, Stu Grayson. And since then, his career trajectory has been straight up.
Introducing first, in the corners to my right, the challenger. From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 187 pounds, Red Death, Daniel Garcia!
And Garcia is all set and ready to go, focused. Laser focused on Kevin Bennett here tonight.
Joe Coleman, though.
In the corner to my left, being accompanied to the ring by the Smash Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Halal Beefcake. From North Carolina, New York, weighing at 205 pounds, he's the reigning, defending Smash Wrestling Champion, the Remix of Professional Wrestling, Kevin Bennett!
Kevin Bennett did not come alone here tonight, and that's not just any 2 men in his corner. Those are the Smash Wrestling Tag Team Champions in his corner. And after their first title encounter ended in controversial fashion, Daniel Garcia's gonna have to have eyes in the back of his head. That's what it's all about right there. 2 boys from Buffalo gonna duke it out for the Smash Wrestling Championship. The official trying to gain some order here over Halal Beefcake, and officials have been losing control all night. Oh, wait!
The official is banning Halal Beefcake and the Kevin Bennett Experience from ringside.
The tag team champions have been banished, and I don't blame the official after what we just saw transpire with Carter Mason, Tyson Dukes. There's the bell now. Again, the official's still trying to get rid of Halal Beefcake here. And now Kevin Bennett gonna have to live up to his word and do it by himself here tonight.
Garcia cutting Bennett off of the shoulder tackle.
Pick up the pace here. Power bomb from Red Death. We might have a new champion here tonight.
There's a chance we could. Bennett wisely dropping his center of gravity to
Look
block the
out.
second power bomb.
Garcia lands on the apron though, and a forearm shot there from Bennett.
Whoa!
Moonsault off the apron.
Taking out the Red Death.
Well, you don't see that often from Kevin Bennett.
Bennett bringing his A game tonight. What's he thinking here?
He's thinking he's going to put Garcia away early.
Oh,
Shot that was. Now seating Garcia in a chair at ringside here. Nowhere to go though as Garcia catches him.
handful of hair. Oh, what a chop.
Chopping right through the chest of Bennett. Another one. And Garcia is a man possessed. Ever since returning at Super Showdown. After nearly 8 months on the shelf.
Head of steam. What a shining wizard into the chair. The Red Death is here.
Garcia is all fired up. Looking to leave London tonight with the Smash Wrestling Championship.
You don't think?
Power bomb on the apron.
Apron bomb by Garcia. He's not screwing around, Scott.
He certainly isn't.
No nonsense by the Red Death.
He was so close a few weeks ago at Super Showdown to capturing that title. He's not going to let this second opportunity pass him by.
He's damn close to capturing the Smash Wrestling Championship right now as he rolls Kevin Bennett back into the ring.
Bennett has been overwhelmed. Nobody home with a Johnny Woo dropkick though. Bennett connects in the back of the skull of Garcia.
And Bennett went for a reverse suplex.
Connecting into a cover now to retain the title kick out.
Only a 2 count. Bennett stalking Daniel Garcia and asking him, are you serious?
Trust me, Brad. Garcia is serious. And Garcia is almost fueled by the trash talk that Bennett sends him.
Bennett just bullying Garcia into the corner.
That chop showing no effect on Garcia.
I might have just pissed Garcia off.
Might have. And another one, Bennett, you might want to rethink the strategy here. Don't think it, don't say it. Red Death firing up here on Kevin Bennett.
Oh, there's how you chop. No.
Second time now. And Garcia's not done.
Garcia with the continuous chops to the chest. Shades of Kenta Kobashi.
And Bennett is trapped in the corner, nowhere to go, just crumples in a heap. And right now, my God.
Daniel Garcia teaching Kevin Bennett a lesson in Kobashi 101.
Garcia is having his way with the Smash Wrestling Champion right now. But Bennett just like they're able to turn the tide. Double underhook, power bomb, cover here to retain the title, no!
Tiger bomb from Bennett saying if you want to go Kobashi, I'll answer with Misawa.
And the choked Garcia. And now Bennett trying to stay, he's got to stay on Garcia here and he knows it. Trying to pick Garcia up, trying to put him away here. Head of steam there, boot right to the side of the head, and that just drops Garcia. And now it is Garcia's turn to try to fight his way back into this thing.
And this is what Bennett does so well. Once he gets the upper hand, he doesn't let go, and that's why he's the Smash Wrestling Champion.
But now Garcia's got his leg, and he's not gonna let go. Dragon screw leg whip.
Of course, setting up for the sharpshooter.
Trying to weaken the knee, trying to weaken the leg of Bennett there. Brad, you're right. And he was within an eyelash of winning the title with that very maneuver.
Now
That's
standing
Super
on...
Showdown.
Oh! Stood on both ankles of Bennett, met him with a drop kick, now looking potentially pile driver. Oh, Liger bomb!
Cover to new champion, no!
Bennett able to kick out of the Liger bomb. Not many people able to do that, Scott.
Barely. Bennett barely getting the shoulder up.
That might have just awoken the fire inside of the Red Death.
Championship gold flashing before the eyes of Bennett there. He almost lost everything. Irish whip into the corner. Bennett goes up and over. Forearm shot there. Staggers Garcia. Bennett goes up top. Bennett with a blockbuster connecting.
Bennett back up to the top rope. Double knees to the back of Garcia into the cover. This could do it. Bennett's going to retain. No.
Garcia gets the shoulder up again, keeping those championship hopes alive.
And Bennett not getting frustrated, staying calm, cool, and collected like he always is.
And Brad, much like Super Showdown, this is an opportunity that Garcia was not fully expecting. Originally scheduled to be Bennett versus Tarek here tonight. Cover, hang on to, kick out. But opportunity knocks. Daniel Garcia answers. Another cover here from the champion. Kick out, this time into a cross face.
This could do it. Garcia, submission specialist and expert when it comes to inflicting pain through submission holds.
And Bennett trying to fight out of it here. Garcia, beautiful transition now into a sharpshooter.
This could be it.
And he's got it locked in.
If he can lean back with it.
And now, transitions to a crossface.
Garcia, excellent ring positioning, keeping his body between Bennett and the ropes at all times.
And look at the torque on the neck and back of Bennett. Garcia has a chance to flip Smash Wrestling on its head here if he wins the title here tonight.
And again, transitioning back to the sharpshooter.
And that is dead center of the ring. He's got to lean back on it though, Brad.
I don't think he does.
If he
this
does,
is already
this match is
pain.
over.
Oh, but there it is. We got a new champion.
We have to.
But Bennett
is
raking at the eyes.
He's grabbing in desperation at the eyes of Garcia.
Now Bennett looking for the remix.
He connects.
Elevated remix.
Now going for a cover here to retain the kicks out of one. Two remixes. One count.
And one pissed off Red Death.
And the champion can't believe it.
Codebreaker.
Staggers Garcia, but still on his feet somehow, some way. Garcia emerges.
Oh my God. German suplex.
Overhead, belly to belly into the corner.
And the Red Death. Saying if he dies, he dies. Looking for the pile driver.
Oh,
we got a new champ.
He just drilled him with a powder. We definitely have a new champion. Right here.
Bennett.
No!
Bennett able to kick out. Are you kidding me?
I can't believe what I've just seen.
It does not get closer than that. The look on the face of the Red Death says it all.
Kevin Bennett showing you right there why he is the Smash Wrestling champion.
Listen to this crowd. The crowd chanting one more time.
Well, if he can connect with it one more time, we got a new champion for sure. Bennett's out.
The referee might need to call a stop to this.
It's Garcia now. Yeah, Bennett is dead weight at this point. Just pin him. And now stomping on the wrist.
Oh,
A chop right through the chest. Bennett is out on his feet, Brad.
Garcia said you're not getting out of this easy. And now is lighting up the chest of Kevin Bennett.
Red Death showing some killer instinct here.
And again, going back to those Kobashi chops.
And Bennett looks like he's gonna puke.
He might.
It's Garcia. Stacks him up on the top rope. And,
And
another
another
chop.
Echoing through the London Music Hall.
And the pain echoing through the body of Bennett.
Oh,
Another overhand chop there.
oh!
Pump kick right to the side of the head. The champion is teetering on the top rope.
This is dangerous.
And Garcia,
What is he thinking here?
he's thinking about the championship is what he's thinking about. Looking for a superplex here on Bennett. Oh, Bennett just shoved the official.
Oh.
And a low blow. And that's your champion. With a low blow on the challenger.
Oh my God, Avalanche remix!
Cover here too. Kevin Bennett retains the title. Well, if the official doesn't see it, it might as well have never happened. Kevin Bennett, with that low blow, opens up the opportunity to hit the Avalanche remix. And 3 seconds later, he stands before you, still the Smash Wrestling champion.
And Scott, you finally have to admit, he did it by himself.
He certainly did. He didn't do it within the rules, though. What a war that was. And it is matches like this that give that championship the prestige that it has. Kevin Bennett standing tall here in London at the Music Hall. For Brad Myers, I'm Scott Hunter. We'll see you next week.
Oh, what the hell?
We might not be done here tonight.
Tarek on one leg.
With a chair shot echoing through the building, and he takes Bennett's title. Did you hear that chair shot?
I felt that chair shot.
Well, it was Bennett that took out Tarek last week with a chair. Turnabout fair play, I suppose. And I don't think there's any confusion as to what Tarek is after.
The ankle heavily taped of Tarek.
Almost 1 year to this day, I became Smash Wrestling champion first time. Tonight, I plan on becoming a two-time champion. Tonight, it's Avery Real Massacre. So doctors check this thing out, man. It doesn't look good, but I can heal up. And Kevin Bennett, I will be back. I said it once, I'll say it again. You are nothing but a hard-cast monster. That's right here.
As you see the champion lurking over the shoulder of Tarek, he knows he's gonna have to deal with him sooner or later. Tarek is dead set on becoming the first ever two-time Smash Wrestling champion, and he won't rest until he does.